Alright, there we are. The continuation of a very peculiar type of playthrough for all the different reasons you would expect. Okay, there we go, we have audio, very good. Time for the continuation of Queen Quiver. Oh yeah, I suppose I should say Queen Quiverless, but basically the queen who makes everything quiver with her unexpectedly way too powerful attack. Okay, we have our audio, very nice. I got my tea, which is actually less nice, you know, given that it's even warmer than it was yesterday. But hey, I gotta have my evening tea, as you can imagine. Okay, I hope you guys are not melting inside of your apartments or rooms or wherever you guys currently are. Because over here, it's we're getting into the tropical areas when it comes to temperature. Alright then. So, well, we where we left off, well, we in the first stream we managed to get through the entire main game, except for German and Moon Presence. Which should tell you something. It's not something that I expected, especially not after the first fight with Gascoigne. But this entails that we are going to Cathedral Ward and that we're going towards the DLC. Well, into the DLC, I should say. And let's see how this fares against Ludwig, Living Failures, Maria, Orphan of Kos, and of course Laurence. At this point I don't even know what to expect anymore. So for the people who weren't here yesterday, this is basically what happens. We use only this, arguably the lamest attack in the entire game. And it sure as hell felt that way when we were fighting Father Gascoigne. But because we did like 26 damage per hit or something. We did something like that. And, well, that made me quite worried for the rest of the playthrough. However, the further we got, and once we got some upgrades going, we of course we have a very high skill level at this moment. It skills even above 50, which is normally the cap where basically you don't get any meaningful returns of investment anymore. But this weapon skills so well that even above 50 it works very good. And yeah. All of a sudden we were doing actually really good damage. So it's bizarre. And this attack is pretty quick. So as long as you get the opportunities to get a lot of hits in, you actually get a pretty damn impressive DPS. Which is not what I expected at all. So yeah, this playthrough has become the exact opposite of what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be worse than Fist of Gratia. You know, because this weapon doesn't even, of this attack doesn't even have the benefit of stunning enemies like the Fist of Gratia does. But yeah, I just all of a sudden had so much DPS to work with. And it just was bizarre. Nothing was basically posing me any significant threat. Except for the witches, but we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to really mention that at the moment. Also my AR, but this is of course my general AR of my weapon, is exactly 500 right now. And someone said that the arrow attack merely has like a 30% damage reduction or something. So yeah, this attack is simply way better than anyone could possibly have suspected. At least I sure as hell never expected to get any sort of decent damage out of it. And based on the audience's reaction during Gascoigne, I don't think a lot of other people had that expectation either. So yeah. To the point I was kind of wondering what's even the point of firing an arrow. All you have to do is just gently nudge anything with the side of it. And that's enough to get the destruction going. But hey, who knows? We are in the DLC now. Ludwig and the other bosses of the DLC, they are quite a different breed, I must say, from the main game bosses. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Of course, we first need to actually quickly go and get there. That works best if you don't run in front of the barrel of what's essentially a machine gun. Maybe that is intuitive, and that is something I should simply have realized directly from the start. Well, that's... hey, a machine gun is a lot worse to face than the bosses, than eldritch horrors in this game, apparently. God damn it, now I have to make that entire trip again. Well, at least we do now know that arrows, no matter how you use them, are still no match for a machine gun. What else is stopped? Yeah, I don't know. There's those crown symbols. That's something that YouTube recently introduced. I don't know exactly either. Has something to do with how often you chat or something, and then you get a crown or whatever. I think it's something that is taken from Twitch, but of course I actually never go on Twitch. But if I recall correctly, there was some sort of a similar thing on Twitch. Either was or is. So. Yeah, I should have rolled into the machine gun. That's true. Or just iframe the shots. Or from the side. Makes a lot more sense. There you go. No more machine guns for you. Maybe you guys can just hit me with a bullet. Just hold a bullet between two fingers and just gently swipe me with it. Would probably cause a nuclear explosion at this point, who knows? Alright, well, at least we made it past these machine guns. Of course, technically if you go in there, there's another machine gun, but we'll stay away from there. We don't particularly have a reason to go there after all. Well, one of my favorite weapons can be found there, but... the amygdalan arm. But maybe it would be a lot more powerful just to tip someone with the side of your fingernail, rather than hit someone with a giant eldritch arm. Actually, it's not giant. That's the kind of weird thing about the amygdalan arm. It's like very tiny compared to an amygdalan. To the point that it looks like a single finger, but it's called arm. Regardless. Of course, I do have to make it past the doggos, and given that that the arrow, when used as a melee weapon, doesn't inflict blood damage, you can't easily knock him down. So hopefully I can hit him. Yeah, damage is not the issue. Actually, getting the hits in. Ah, okay, that's better. Hold on, do I have blue elixirs? Yes, I do. Just a safe way to get past the hunter here. So that is not the smartest thing to drink tea when it's this hot, but still. That's the type of tea I like. Gravity is not the tea I like. Alright, if we don't get cannoned to death, which is the official way to die here, of course, by cannon, then at least we can give Ludwig a try. And I'm really curious how my damage is going to be against him. I don't feel it's just a reskin of the Prowling Magus and Congregation fight. Now they're a reskin of the Smurf. In fact, they literally skinned the Smurfs. That's why the skin is hanging so loosely around the failures. Hey, the lore of this game... Oh, fuck, now I lost... Hey, now I'm already losing blood vessels. That's not helpful. Hey, the lore of this game is very brutal. So, would you really be surprised? Oh, now I'm back at my original number. Who cares? Oh, no, not the witch. The witch is trying to kill me, of course, because she knows that the other witches were quite successful at it. Hopefully this is not all of a sudden super loud again. Yeah, yes it is. How the hell does that happen? All of a sudden in one ear, it's just... The great terror. This dialogue is way louder than the rest, for whatever reason. Or maybe it's like that the volume sliders just don't affect this particular dialogue. Alright, let's see what happens. At this point nothing surprises me anymore, so... Alright. Pretty nice start. 370. Okay, let's break some limbs. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Lock on. Oh fuck, whoa, that was not... Oh, okay, that was just stupid. Okay, let's heal instead of attack. Da-da-da. Get some head attacks in. Oh, I literally broke his head. Holy fuck. I never even break his head with a standard attack. Oh, he's not second phase yet. Okay. Swipe and avoid his swipes. Ow. Ooh. To the side. Yeah. Well, I can do a fist, of course. Okay, that's really greedy. That was really greedy, but it worked out. Well, if you want to have an easy time with Ludwig, just swipe him with an arrow. Not even the DLC bosses can stand up to this. How the hell is the lamest attack in the game just so damn good? Yeah, it's the butt scratcher run, but yeah, it scratches an itch, but it's not the itch that I was looking for to scratch. I was looking for an actual challenge, and this is just an OP build that just annihilates everything. So yeah, there you go. There you go. If you have a difficult time with Ludwig, just swipe him with the side of an arrow. That's all you have to do. A sugar cube might help as well, but if that's not available, the side of an arrow. Jesus fuck, dude. This is insanity.
Good hunter, have you seen the thread of light? Just a hair, a fleeting thing.
Well, I saw a very thin stick that was sharpened at the end, and that annihilated you. Oh, okay, so yeah, at least we... I don't know what you guys' opinions are on the sword itself and actually using it as a bow, but the arrow is definitely an STO weapon. Yeah, basically I just declined Ludwig by just swiping right. That's basically what it is. Unbelievable. That's all you have to do, just swipe right. It's perfect for the kids nowadays, by the way. It's just to, they already know how to swipe right, and just, this is like an introductory run in Bloodborne. Just swipe right. That's all you have to do, just swipe right. There you go, swipe right. Doll, you look cute, but I'm going to swipe right. Oh, that actually killed her. What a shock. Okay. And it keeps on scaling. It keeps on scaling. Best fucking weapon in the game. Oh, oops. Well, I kind of have a, I kind of suspect that the rest of the rest of the stream will just be me annihilating everything, which is again is not what I had in mind, but yeah. Hey, it's still possible that Orphan is going to be is going to give me trouble, given the fact that I just never fight him without fishing for backstabs. Yes, it only skills with skill. Yes. Remember the beginning when everyone's making fun of the attack? Yeah, including me. Including me. But what will my next challenge run be? I don't know, but something that actually is challenging. Yeah, speedrun to Nukem plus 6 at this rate. Oh my god, this is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. But come on, something in the DLC is going to give me trouble. Has to be. Has to be. I mean, a machine gun already did, so... maybe it will be something else that is not typically counted among the things that would give you trouble. You know, like the witches. Bloodborne with nothing, that's what Arcane tried, and he actually promised to do that to restart that playthrough, or continue that playthrough. And I, of course, was the one who foolishly said that he would do Demon Souls using nothing this year, you know, in the during the charity event. So, yeah. That is still something that I, yeah, promised to do, so I kind of have to, right? Bloodborne without blood is something that Baron had on this list for a long time, but he couldn't do that because there were no glitches to get past Bloodstarved Beast. I think that was the reason, because he wants to exclude literally everything that has to do with blood. Anyway, oh yeah, blue elixirs. That's always nice to have. There you go. Philosophically, is nothing something? Well, the thing is, the moment you apply attributes to nothing, then it becomes something. Same thing that, like, people tend to regard empty space as nothing. But if it were, it wouldn't have size, it wouldn't have distance. It couldn't have any sort of attributes. And indeed, empty space isn't truly empty. In the sense of, in a philosophical sense of absolute pure nothingness. How about Bloodborne and I cannot heal? I've done a no-hit run, so that's not applicable. Oh. Elden Ring Nukem plus 7 fresh start? Probably not. Of course, of course, I have done RL1 Nukem plus 7. Dark Souls escort run. Yeah, but what would that look like exactly? This sounds a bit boring. Yeah, I know Hunter's Dream, that was, that's 7 years old by now, that run. I have sometimes, I had sometimes said that I would want to... Oh, well, hey, that's not smart. I had to... Okay, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Want to redo that because it wasn't a very good run in that sense, even though it was successful. Oeh, hij almost... Whoa! 5 HP. Okay, that was purely calculated, by the way. That was purely calculated. Completely on purpose. Yeah, you missed Ludwig. That was probably because you blinked. You blinked and you missed him. Exactly, Zwinder, by the way, when it comes to empty space. It was basically RTSR setup. Yeah, there is no RTSR, but there is of course poor man gems. Oh, whoa! Imagine the arrow with poor man gems. You would literally unleash the apocalypse upon this world. Well, I've done Dark Souls. I have done Dark Souls 3 SL1 with a +0 dagger, which I actually wanted to redo. And then do it, but then do a trilogy run with all the games. But the problem is that would take so long, and especially, surprisingly, Dark Souls 1 is the hardest for that one, given that the given that +0 dagger there is just so unimaginably weak, and you can't really, you can't make use of bleed and that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we'll quickly go back first. Any Souls game without... whoa. And yeah, no, that's not going to be doable. That is not going to be doable. No stamina plus no hunter stream run. And then you literally can't attack. No, that's not possible.
Hello, and you will have to...
Do I have something? Yes, I do.
Good
More
answer.
power.
Very well, let me.
60 skill. And it's not really necessary, but I might as well refill these. There you go. Okay, the living failures. Can they stand up against the arrow? Well, it's not blunt damage. It is regular physical, which that's their second highest defense, by the way. So, who knows? Who knows? I've never played Fallout, Scott. I actually never played Fallout. Can you beat Super Mario without killing a mushroom? Sure you can. You have the Mario without touching coins challenge. That's a thing. Yeah, but that wouldn't be really interesting, Lilac. I mean, all kinds of holy damage only runs have already have been done, including around specific weapon arts and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see what Living Failures have to offer. Wel, hoe gaat dat nu weer? Ik kom de Smurfenland, welkom allemaal. Ja, de Smurfenland, Smurf mee met het verhaal of zoiets. De Smurfs. Without their cute little hats, of course. Oh. Hey, hallo. Okay, just stay away from me, bear, please. It's like stacking a cheese tactic upon another cheese tactic. Unfortunately, now I have to move away. But at least my arrows, beast blood meter is still up. There you go. Get a few swipes in. Beast blood pellet, very nice. Oh. Stay away from it. Oh, already? That was quick. I act surprised, but I shouldn't be. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, hello. That did surprise me. And rightfully so. Well, it is safe to say I have a new favorite weapon, and it's Simon's Bowblade, but not for the reasons you think. I wish Lemon was present, because this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Come on, raise the roof, guys. Time for a party. They're not in the mood for... Ah, now they are in the mood for a party, good. And, oh, I thought I already won. I wanted to say it's time for me to party because I won. Now it's time for me to party. There you go. Well, that's one of the easiest Living Failures fight I've had before. Oh my god. Ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon. The almighty arrow. You'd think that if you would make it a little bigger... then you would have an even more powerful weapon, a spear. I don't know, maybe you wouldn't be able to hit fast enough with it. I mean, the rifle spear is definitely not an S tier weapon, so... The arrow. Absolute S tier weapon, there you go. I'm first trying them because I'm using the most powerful weapon in the entire game. Simon's Bowblade's arrow. The side of the tip of it. Ah, only a few short. I wonder, will it skill above 60? It does! This is insane. I'm level now, level 69. Giggity. Well, in that case I might as well... oh, that's actually not... probably... maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see how much I can get out of this. Any tip on how to beat the fire giant? Can you wield a single arrow in Elden Ring? Can you hold it and then slightly tap the fire giant with the side of the arrowhead? Because if you can, then that would be my advice. That would be the perfect way to do it. Is there something else that I... Oh, and yeah, that's right. In Night Rain, you can do basically a critical attack with a bow. Now the scaling kind of stops, actually. Okay, then fuck it. Still, 505 AR. Okay, there we go. Okay, Lady Maria. I can't backstab her. Come on. She has to be able to put up a challenge. Or will I be able to just stun lock her with the arrow? Who knows? I have the feeling this is going to be a short stream this way. Oh my lord. Come on, Maria. You should be able to put up a fight.
A corpse should be left well alone.
It almost looks like she already got an arrow through the heart. After actually in the cut content, it was Simon who killed her. You know, Simon from Simon's Bowblade. Trademark. So I guess we're just reenacting the cut content in a sense by giving her a whole bunch of small little cuts. Ah, shame, I can't really build up my beast board meter. So I very rarely actually get extra damage from it. The thing is, it does give you a damage boost basically if you only have a single... as long as the meter is visible, basically. But not if it's literally 0. Still, I have more than enough of them, so I might as well use them. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, careful. Oh, that was my first hit. Wow, I went to her third phase without taking a hit. That's not bad. And now, of course, we have the giant flame hitboxes. And that's a bit annoying. That's why I usually go for backstab opportunities. Oh, ooh. That was no good. But nothing that she did was good enough. Ah, this stream is going to be over like in within an hour or something this way. Jesus. Yeah, I can't believe it either, Sean. I can't believe it either, but it is very much... your eyes are not deceiving you. I fully understand why you think you're hallucinating or something, but yes, this is literally what is happening. Yeah, but yeah, the problem with challenge dungeons is it takes so long before you get to anything meaningful, and you have to do all those side area thingies to get all the the ritual materials and that kind of stuff. So that's a problem. I can imagine that the Fumarian Descendant would at least still give me trouble, despite the fact that I'm using the most OP build in the game. Yeah, I did finish the Lies of P DLC Snake Sack, yes. But I couldn't really. I was thinking what I wanted to do with Lies of P, because one thing I would want to do would take extremely long, namely just a thorough level 1 playthrough, including the DLC, using only the starting weapon. That's going to take ages, because the DLC is ridiculously difficult, so is the end game, and it's not like I have that much experience with Lies of P. Yeah, the other thing is then, if I want to do something exclusively with the DLC, how do I set that up? Because then you have to, first of all, get another character ready right before the DLC, and you can't immediately have access to the DLC weapons, because it's not like you can summon someone in and to have a DLC weapon dropped for you. So that's kind of what I was running into. Like, I'm not quite sure how I would want to approach this. So yeah, I don't really know yet. Yeah, okay. But yeah, this is going to be a short stream this way. I guess we could go into New Game Plus and let's see how if the damage drops off there. Oh, by the way, the fishing outlet. This is where Simon's outfit is. I need to go and collect that. I didn't see any Ali Reza. I didn't see any mod on PC that includes the DLC weapons. Also, I would need to check how well the game runs on PC. Yeah, have I even died to a boss outside of the witches? Guys, do you remember? Did I die to any boss? Which boss did I die to other than the witches? Yeah, I can't think of any boss other than the witches that I died to. Or did I die? No, I didn't die to Paul either. Mikolash? No, also not. Technically look garish, because I was simply first trying the damage output when I was my first time in Kaners, but that didn't really count. Yeah, other than the witches that killed me twice, I don't think I died a single time to any of the bosses. That just goes to show how overpowered this build is. Kos, I hold an arrow and I'm coming for your unborn child. Wow, that sounds disturbing. Maybe I can hit her from here. No. Shame. But by the way, guys, where is... oh yeah, the dreaded machine gun. Where exactly is Simon's outfit? Because I actually don't know that. You know what? I'll first open up the circle towards Orphan, and then I'll try and go and collect it, wherever it is. Earlier in the fishing hamlet. Okay. Oh, it's in one of the houses or something. Well, as I said, I will first open up the shortcut to Orphan. So it's somewhere before the sharks. Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. Or at least I have an idea where it could be. Dude, you remind me of Hannibal Lecter played by Mads Mikkelsen? What the fuck? I know Anthony Hopkins played Hannibal Lecter, but... So to get the outfit early, you don't have to jump the shark. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I have an idea where it is, but I'm also thinking where exactly do you... Because I think you need to get up on the roof. I'll go and check there, because I think that's correct. And some water. It's very helpful in this warm weather. Alright, let's go back to the first lantern. Because I think if you go up there where you can kick the ladder down and you follow the roof, I think that's where you encounter it. But I'm not 100% sure. Also, I should have used the blue elixir here, but... No, this is not correct. This is incorrect. Oh, now I know. You need to get up there. There you go. That's how it works. And then here there's that ladder that you can kick down. Oh, there. And if you go through here... I think it's that. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, nice delicious. Quickly back to the lantern and I'll change in the appropriate outfit. Although, to be fair, I feel more like Queen Quiver or Quiverless than Simon, to be honest, but still. Heck, I can still wear the crown, just the rest of Simon's outfit. That should work as well. Okay, harrowed garb. What do you guys think? With or without crown? Also, why does there this weird back on the back of the... on the back of his back? Why does he have a weird back on the back of his back? It doesn't even look like an actual backpack. It looks like just a weird back on the back of his back. Maybe it's something that helps to tell you which is which, but it still looks to me like a weird back on the back of your back. Rather than a backpack. Yeah, that's true. This is actually one of the better armors in the game. At least when it comes to physical damage, it has the highest. That's true. It also has high arcane and bolt resistance. That is indeed correct. He carries a lot of emotional baggage. Oh, is that what it is? Now I get it. Yeah, Simon is a fool. He uses his weapon the wrong way. That's exactly correct. Hey Press, I love your Souls runs, but one of the streams I enjoyed the most was the Stellar Blade runs. Any plans to run more games besides Soulsborning? Yes. I mentioned, of course, Lies of P, but I just didn't really know what to do with it, with the DLC content. But at the end of next month, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers comes out. And I definitely want to check that one out. So that will be something... I mentioned also before that I wanted to do a... when the Snake Eater remake comes out, I want to do something with that. Although what I have in mind is arguably not physically possible, but still. At least I would have to look into that a bit more, but that is something I have on my mind as well. Do you have anything specifically? Not from the top of my head at least, so, but I'm pretty sure I have something else on the list as well. Okay. Let's see what what Orphan has to offer. Well, I've said repeatedly now, I am completely used to fighting Orphan by baiting backstabs. I never fight him regularly. And I don't really know how to deal with his moveset because of that. So in that sense, I wouldn't be surprised if Orphan does in fact mention to put up a fight. Not so much because I'm not using an overpowered weapon. But simply because I don't really know that well how to deal with this moveset without baiting for backstabs. But I guess we're going to find out. Okay, Orphan, what do you got? Well, he has a shit ton of health. Even for my arrow. And getting a lot of hits in is not so easy against Orphan. Yeah, as you can see, I don't really know that well how to fight them up close. But I'll try my best. I don't get that much from my Beastball pellets, as you can see, but every little bit of damage is welcome, of course. Oh. Well, it is a good thing that this armor set has the highest physical resistance. That might help. Oh, what? He landed on top of me? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, hey, not first try Orphan. Not first try Orphan. I have no idea how the fuck he landed on top of me. I mean, that's... I use an item. That's usually how you bait a backstab. But he actually landed on top of me somehow. But hey, I died. Hey. It's not that OP then. It's not that OP. I actually lost. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's surprising. He literally landed on top of me. I mean, that's usually why you use an item in order to bait a backstab and he jumps over you. That's how you get backstabs. So that was kind of surprising. No wonder you last meet Simon at this lamp. I guess that makes sense. Well, the first phase was at least going okay, but the second phase is a very different story. I mean, that's why you always want to go for backstabs. Oh, ooh. Would be nice to get my beast blood meter as high as possible, but he doesn't really leave himself open for... Whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay. Hey, we got a challenge. We got a challenge. Press, you're embarrassing yourself losing using this weapon. Yeah, you got a good point. You got a good point. Hey, we actually got a... We actually got a challenge. Mainly because he killed me in 2 hits, but still. But still. Hey, we actually have a challenge, so that's good. Oh, I should actually refill my beast blood pellets. Press died on purpose to make it look difficult. You see right through me, Maze Maker. You see right through me. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing to die against Orphan when using the most powerful weapon on this side of the Omniverse. Yeah, I don't want to end it too soon. That's true. That's true. Yeah, and as I said, of course, I can't really build my beast blood meter against them because he rarely leaves himself open for a long enough time. We also still have Laurence, however, with him you can build up beast blood relatively well. On the other hand, Laurence is Laurence, and yeah. That's also a thing. But that hit me? Okay, that looked a bit weird. Splash damage, I guess. Ooh. That's literally living on the edge there. Okay, this time it didn't hit me. Oh fuck, whoa, 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 whoa! How does that hit so far away? Why can't we get the placenta yo-yo as a weapon? That's a good question. Still not halfway. And that's when things truly get difficult, of course. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. But normally... Oh, whoa, hey, that attack? Come on. That's a dick move. Damn it. I don't really know how to deal with this second phase moveset where you can't backstab. I'm going through my blood vials way too quickly. Yeah, what are damage opportunities? Seven blood vials. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah, I'm trying to sneak in hits here and there, but that's, yeah, no idea. Oh, that was quick. I don't see him. Whoa, whoa, there. No. Ah, that still hit me. It's lingering. Damn it, I'm going... Yeah. Shit! I have only 5, that's not enough. Yeah, I was in the animation. I'm dead. Fuck. I don't know any attack opportunities in the second phase. I'm just trying to sneak a hit in here and there. Okay, yeah, this is a problem, but not because of the weapon. It's just because of that I just don't know how to fight him without backstabbing him. Definitely need more blood vials, that's for sure. And I should have that ability now. What kind of speedrun is this? Good luck, press. Yeah, well, it definitely was a speedrun up to this point, of course. Okay, first of all, let's restock my beast blood pellets. That's number 1. Then more blood vials. Okay, that gives me 4 extra. Maybe beast is better than to build up beast blood meter. Okay, I have 27 blood vials at least. I wouldn't call that cheesing. That's just that's a bit like saying that parrying Gwyn is cheesing. It's not literally cheesing. I'm pretty sure I didn't backstab Orphan of Kos on my very first playthrough. I mean, I know that for sure because I wouldn't know how to do that anyway back then. But yeah, finding damage opportunities is definitely difficult in the second phase. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the beast rune helps with that. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think it does actually. Well, that was helpful at least. Well, I built it up pretty significantly now, at least. That's pretty nice. Oh fuck. Oeh, dat was niet good. Well, at least it helps getting through the first phase quicker. Won't help with the second phase, but... Oh, whoa, whoa, fuck. Oh, that was not good. I jumped even. Kijk, goed een heal. Okay, another pellet. Not on top of me this time. Oh fuck! No! Why did he land on top of me? What the fuck? That went actually quite well. But he just suddenly landed on top of me. He has a habit of doing that so all of a sudden. Yeah, okay. Well, it definitely went well up to that point. I mean, you can still get behind him when he is close when he does the triple stomp, but yeah, not if he lands on top of you, of course. Fuck. Well, at least it didn't land on top of me. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Okay, another pallet. I didn't restock my pallets, but hopefully it's fine. Oh, oh. Oh, whoa, 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 that's not an attack opportunity. Shit. Okay, let's not waste any blood vials in the first phase. That's not good. How do we know an orphan is male? That's actually a good question. Maybe we don't know that. Fuck. Okay. I guess in a roundabout way I'm re-experiencing my first time fighting Orphan when I couldn't backstab him. Oh fuck. But yeah, I definitely should have restocked my Beast Bolt palace, by the way. Oh, why can't he do that quick jump there? Normally it's always two slow jumps. That's a dick move. Probably based on your position or something. Final 2 pallets already. Oh! I got some good hits, but he as well. Almost died there. Hey, he didn't finish. Dick. Well, at least it's good to know that Orphan killed me more times than the witches did. The world has not gone completely insane. Don't land on top of me. Yeah, okay, good. Damn it, I missed. Whoa, he hit me! What the fuck? He was supposed to hit me there. Okay, final pallet. Yeah, my hands are sweaty. Because of the situation and because of the heat. I don't even think he needs a nap, he needs to go to the timeout corner. Ooh. Get him away from those rocks, because that can cancel his animation. If you remember the Kirkhammer Charge 2 run, where I suddenly died because of his animation cancelling. Let's keep him away from those rocks. So close yet so far away. Come on, a few more hits. Ah, I got him! Ah, I got him! I wasn't even sure that would kill him, but I was like, let's just sneak an attack in there. Okay, there we go. Ah. Well, in a way, does that actually give some normalcy back to the run, because I died more times to Orphan of Kos than to the Witches of Hamlet. So, that brings some normalcy back to this very unnormal playthrough. That's for sure. Well, that's quite a different... that's quite a different experience, fighting Orphan without backstabbing him. I guess similar to fighting Gwyn without parry. But there you go. There you go. Okay. So, we finally got a challenge. We finally got a challenge. And we managed to get through it. Very nice. And let's get rid of the shadow. Well, he does go down quicker than the Shadows of Yharnam, even though the Shadows of Yharnam also went down much quicker than you would expect. Now, which witch was the worst witch? I don't know exactly. Both witches killed me in the end, so...
Sweet child of Kos.
But I don't know which witch it was that killed me first and which witch it was that killed me second, so...
Bottomless curse. A bottomless sea. Accepting of all that there is and can be.
Alright then. Okay, Laurence. But of course I first need to go and get his skull. Because I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, and after defeating the moon princess, we quickly have to kill the cleric beast that is still alive.
Very well, lad.
Okay, how much did we get out of it? Oh, this one level. Okay, then. Oh yeah, we already tried that. It's not relevant then. Let's see. And of course, this over here. A bit of a shame, but fair enough. And by the way, before I forget, let's use this one. Oh, we also have to go and collect the one from Yosefka, but we can do that after Laurence.
Very well, lad.
Yeah, 4. Still almost 1% more damage, but is that worth it? Not really, right? Oh wait, I almost have another level.
Farewell, good.
What more can I sell? Hopefully this is enough. I actually didn't pay attention, like usual.
Very well, lad.
Yeah, 700 or something. 400. Now it should be enough.
Very well, lad. Me.
Okay, let's quickly go and collect. By the way, what's the fire resistance of this? It's not super high. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, let's quickly go and collect Laurence's skull. Then, of course, we have to go to Laurence himself. Okay. By the way, where is oh, we simply didn't talk to Simon. That's the reason. Simon is still in the starting location. Yes, you missed me defeating Orphan. 4 attempts. I don't think Simon is dead. I think he's at the starting location. But we can immediately go and check. Because we have to go to that lantern anyway. Hey, PM, member for 3 months. Going to shame you for no 1440p press? I always upload my videos in 1440p, but of course Bloodborne isn't actually in 1440p. And also, actually, I don't record in 1440p. The reason I do that is because it helps actually with the video quality preservation, given that when you make a video and then upload to YouTube, there's also always some compression and that kind of stuff going on. If you upload in 1440p, then even though the footage is technically in 1080, it will still look better. So there you go. Alright, now let's go to Laurence. No, because I didn't talk to him, Calvados. So he shouldn't have. He should have moved at all. At least that's what I think. We can immediately go and check. We're at the right lantern anyway. Let's see. Is he here? Yes, he is. Here we are. Both of us together. The reason he's facepalming is because I'm using his weapon like this, and he realizes that he never used it correctly. Simon, that is not how you use a bow. Look. I know you're not looking. I know you can't look, but here, this. This is how you do it. Not this. This makes no sense whatsoever. Why the hell would you do that? By the way, also, the arrow. Look at this. The arrow looks bigger on the bow than in your hand. That's weird. It looks longer when you fire it. And thinner. Very strange, but okay. But Simon, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And I know that's hard for you to bear. I understand that, but that's how it goes. Okay, there we go. Let's head towards Laurence. It looks thicker and shorter in your hand. Yeah, I understand it. That's what she said. So, what will Laurence be like with this weapon? I mean, you get way more damage opportunities with Laurence, that's for sure. Building up Beast Blood is a lot easier. But of course, Laurence is Laurence, and you know, with his constant fire AoEs and whatnot, he can be a pain in the dick. He can definitely be a pain in the dick. You didn't say Simon says. And that's a reason, because Simon says the wrong things. He says to use a bow by shooting arrows with it. Makes no sense. It's cold, it's very hot, it's warm. And it gets even warmer now with Laurence lighting things up. Still not sure why they made the decision to not have Laurence be the bloodletting beast. Because there's every indication that that was originally the plan. After all, his skull in the waking world doesn't resemble a Krag beast at all. Okay, let's pop a beast blood pellet and let's see what happens. Not the best start. I should also have to just move forward. Okay, a bit of a sloppy start. Let's see if we can make... Let's see if we can turn that around immediately. I said I would be able to build a Beast Blood meter better against him, but so far that's not really the case. Can I still hit his head? Let's see. Yeah, I can. I saw his head moving. Okay, nice. Of course, that only gives you a stun. For some reason, Laurence doesn't take extra damage on broken limbs. Well, in the In the second form, he is not taking damage on his legs at all, but that's is more of an existence thing. Okay, another peaceful pellet. Fuck, dat still hit me. That also still hit me. Whoa, whoa, fuck, he fell right on top of me. That's not what I wanted. Ooh, I almost died there. Okay, I'm just fighting very sloppy. That's that's the main issue for some reason. Okay, well, he can fall on top of me now. Oh, he's not in his next phase yet. And he's still hit! Fucking Lysias, come on. Now he's in his next phase. Yeah, I should be able to sneak in quite a few hits. No, I don't have enough reach. His fur is too thick. Okay, quickly back. Oh, can't hit him. Oh, not in the lava, please. Ooh, almost hit me. Fuck! That's follow-up. Okay. An Arrowhead versus Laurence's skull. And the Arrowhead is the best head of all. Even better than the head of the church. Although technically Laurence never was the head of the church. He was already dead before the Healing Church was founded. Which is actually a part of the lore, by the way, which I always misunderstood. And that's why I thought that Chart Firmus actually was incorrect to say that Laurence was the... What Alfred mentioned, what was unearthed from the tomb of the gods, the Talos dungeons, which started the whole blood healing thing. But he actually demonstrated in his three-part series on the origin of Laurence very well, actually, that Laurence indeed was dead before the Healing Church was founded, and the Healing Church was founded upon him as the Messiah, so to say. The main reason I got that wrong is because I thought that Laurence died as a beast. But in reality, he died as a human. In fact, his burial is depicted... in the Church of the Good Chalice. Which is actually something I never even paid attention to. But this year, this depicts the burial of Laurence. And you can see that's very much a human body. This is before he was put back, or he was put inside of the Chalice dungeons. where he was buried, where the original Old Blood was found. And later on, I don't know, we don't know an exact time span, but later on he was dug up again, and his corpse was no longer completely human. That is what we see on the church, on the surgeon altar, where you find his human skull in the, you know, in Hunter's Nightmare. Anyway, last umbilical cord. Yeah, that's exactly correct. We get many things wrong in Bloodborne. The lore, the correct way to use an arrow. Exactly. You are exactly correct about that. Would be funny if I couldn't hit you, Sevka. You remember when I did the Madara's Whistle run? I literally couldn't get the... I couldn't get the umbilical cord from her. Because you can't hit... so you can't hit her with Madara's Whistle in this position for whatever reason. It's very strange, but that's how it is.
God, I'm nauseous.
I felt nauseous before, but this helps. Alright. Of course you can hit her with an arrow. The arrow destroys everything. All hail the arrow. Well, the letter A is the first letter in the alphabet. Arrow starts with the letter A. It's the alpha. And also the omega, because that's just the end of the... Hey, I just realized. There are no feathers on the end of the arrow. Normally an arrow has feathers at the end, but this one doesn't. Peculiar. Maybe that was regarded as too old-fashioned. Erotic pose. Erotic pose. Oh yeah, that's also a good point. I need to defeat the cleric beast. Instead of warping, we'll just go through here. Oh, and let's get some revenge on the wolf. One hit kill. Of course a one hit kill. Well, to be fair, this arrow deserves a feather in its cap for being this amazing. Ah, it has no feathers as a hint to not shoot it. That's a good point. That is a good point, Lucas. Oh, hey, hello. Yeah, down with you. Okay, get the claw, and now down with you. Yeah. No, wait, hey, whoa, hey, down with you as well. Son of a bitch. Yeah, down with you as well. Here. Only the almighty arrow deserves to be on top. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's quickly head to the cleric beast. With beast blood pellet, of course. Also, massively missed opportunity. Massively missed opportunity. Simon's outfit is called the Harrowed Garb. It should have been called the Arrowed Garb. Come on, From Software, it was so easy. Or maybe it's like French, where you don't pronounce the H. It's like Arrowed. Arrowed Garb. Ah, oui, oui, bonjour, de camembert, de Arrowed Garb, de petit déjeuner à la maison, papa fume une pipe. Something like that. Hey, Element as well, thank you very much. They see me arrowing, they hating. Absolutely. So, yeah, the H is silent. Exactly, it's the Arrowed Garb. That's how it works. Now I understand. Now I understand. Oui, oui, baguette. Look at the power of the arrow. There you go. We should pretend that it was unupgraded. If that doesn't demonstrate the immense power of the arrow, then I don't know what else could do it. Yeah, it might be a bit more than 50 times, I don't even know. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Ah. What a playthrough. What a playthrough. Okay, German. German is next. We did use all 3 umbilical cords. Yes, we did. Yeah. Oh, the audio is messed up. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Okay, that should fix it. Yeah, everyone is dead except for German and the Moon Presence, of course.
Dear, oh dear. What was it?
Hey, Lord Piecrust, thank you very much for the donation. Arrow playthrough, don't try it until you knock it.
Oh.
Knock it. Does that mean something else as well that I don't know of? I feel like this is wordplay that I just don't understand because I don't know the exact word in question. Kind of annoying that I am known for wordplay, but English is not my first language, so there's a lot of things I don't know. Yes, you can bagel if you just hit German. That's also how it works. But thank you very much, Lord Piecrust. I appreciate that. Knock an arrow. Yeah, my pun fills. Oh. Well, my apologies. A bit, I get dizzy like that, but... Oh, oop. That was not good. Hold on. Can't hit him. Okay, that's good deal. Oh, he's turning in his first phase? That's interesting. Not sure if I've ever seen that. But I'll take it. Hey, I'm canceling... What the fuck? I was canceling all of his attacks. As if this arrow is not OP enough. Oh, whoops. I mean, in a second phase, I know he can do that, but... Oh, getting a little sloppy. Good thing his gun doesn't even do that much damage. I wonder how many attacks he has that have hyper armor, because otherwise, under the right circumstances, you... Well, of course, you can dash backwards. That's a thing. If he's against the wall, let's see. Okay, let's keep attacking. Oh wait, now he gets poise. Now he gets poise. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, now it doesn't work anymore. Oh, oops. But technically, if you have him against the wall before his second form, before the aura, you could technically stun lock him then. Okay, got some nice damage there from the turn animation. Okay, another one. Almost. Yeah. Again, why is lemon not present? Because then I could say easy peasy lemon squeezy. But when it comes, of course, to the actual challenge of this playthrough, other than that brief intermezzo with Orphan of Kos, the juice is not really worth the squeeze when it comes to the actual challenge part of this challenge run. There you go. To knock means to fit an arrow to the bowstring ready for shooting. Ah. I did not know that. No, lone pair. No, you can't. He tried to absorb the ultimate power and he failed. Understandably so. The flating spaghetti move, as I would like to call that. But not even flailing spaghetti can win against the almighty arrow. Okay, I better heal. Oh, actually broke his arm. Oh, fuck. That was the wrong direction. Ow. Hey, it carried over. Okay, that's interesting. Fantastic camera, by the way. Oh, I almost died there. But he completely died, so that's fine with me. Yeah, when you're holding when you're holding the almighty arrow, sometimes you die almost, but everything else dies completely. Wow. What an unusual playthrough. What an unusual playthrough. Well, that's... I don't even know what to say. Somehow I thought that that this was basically a harder version of the Fist of Gratia run. That's what I thought. That was my expectation. And it turned out to be just a very powerful, essentially a sort of dagger build, sort of, so to say. It's kind of like a dagger build, but not, yeah, but a very limited moveset. But that's all you need. That's all you need. All you need to do is swipe right. If you want to dismiss something, swipe right. As I said, it's perfect for today's generation. They already know how to swipe right. That's what this entire playthrough was all about. So, the only thing that really gave me trouble, other than of course Father Gascoigne at the beginning, were the witches, somehow. And of course Orphan of Kos, and that mainly came down to the fact that I just simply didn't know how to make good use of the attack opportunities in a second phase. Well, also the first phase to an extent. But mainly a second phase when you cannot just go for backstab opportunities, which is what I always go for. So, yeah. I don't know. It's very strange. It is very strange. Maybe it's a little bit like the straight sword hilt run in Dark Souls 1, where you actually can get a ton of power out of the straight sword hilt, even though originally it only does 2 damage. But once you use it basically as a container for magic buffs, and Red Tearstone Ring and Power Within, all of a sudden, you get very good damage out of it. Swipe right is already old-fashioned. Jesus, is that already old-fashioned? Oh my god. Guys, next year I will turn 40. I am old. I know. Oh my fucking god. So if swiping right is already old-fashioned, then yeah, I'm a fucking dinosaur. I'm apparently a fucking dinosaur. Wow, yeah, that's it. That was the... How long was the entire playthrough? Hold on, let's take a look. What was the entire playthrough? Well, it's good to know that there are some 6 hours. 6 hours. It took twice as long to beat the game with the stake driver. You know, with the most powerful attack in the game, arguably. You know, the stake driver charge out too. Let that sink in for a moment. Let that sink in for a moment. It took me twice as long to beat this game with the fully charged R2 attack of the stake driver than it took me to beat the game with the lame side swipe with a single arrow from Simon's Bowblade. There you go. Arrow is better. Arrow is better than the stake driver. There you go. Yeah, that is a very peculiar experience. Very peculiar experience. You know what? Let's quickly go towards the Cleric Beast in New Game Plus and let's see what our damage output is against it. Probably still very good because it's still an early game boss, but I just quickly want to check that out. Okay, let's very quickly check that out. Yeah, now we have to update every weapon tier list. Yeah, exactly. Your mom, I cut your life. Technically the run is over. I'm just quickly going to check what the damage is against the Cleric Beast in New Game Plus. And then it's over. It took only 6 hours to beat the game with what I thought was one of the worst attacks in the entire game, and it very much turned out not to be so. How's the damage of the actual main attack? You know what? Let's give that a quick try. Should check Gascoigne. Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, okay, maybe that's a better test. Okay, 282. 28, yeah, that was 438. I can't count that quickly. Is that a 30% difference? A little more, I think, but still. But the thing is, this is quicker. Yeah, sort. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, let's try shooting an arrow. That's way lower. 161. Slashing with the arrow is almost double the damage of than shooting the arrow. Due to the fence it isn't, but motion values are. Oh, okay, yeah, complicated motion values. But fair enough. Let's oh well, at least light it. But let's very quickly make our way to Gascoigne and let's see how our damage is on Nukem Plus. Oh, and of course, let's test the damage difference against the first enemy in the game. Well, it's not the first enemy. You know what I mean. 473. That is quite a damage increase. Okay. Press tell me your Steam account and I'll give you 9 souls? Why? I've heard that name before, but don't really know anything about it. Oh, and that's also true something. The arrow swipe doesn't cost any quicksilver bullets, and it's twice as powerful. This town is finished. Yeah, of course. Someone is running through it with the almighty arrow. Okay, let's quickly get to Gascoigne and let's see. Let us see. I pretty much expect it to be easier than a new game. Let me arrow him. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, I'll just run past Babe Pig in the city. Oh, also good to test my damage out on it. Because I couldn't fight it in New Game. Yeah, that's quite an improvement. That's one hell of an improvement. There you go. No, JK recently did a run with that, with the bow jump attack. It's not bad, actually. It's not that bad. Not as powerful as the almighty arrow, but it's not that bad. Not that bad. Near replicant heart made unupgraded weapon. Nah, no, that's just tedious. That's pure tedium. A lot of those boss fights already become quite tedious because the boss fights just have they all have the same moves. A stomp attack with an AoE around it. That's basically the main move in that entire game. Okay, let's see how far the Gascoigne is on Nukem Plus. He has one hell of a health increase. That's for sure. But we have Beast Blood. Oh, I missed. Oh, whoops.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Also, I'm not using the music box this time. Oh. Oh, quick heal. Oh wait, that's right. I need to go to the. Oh whoa! I need to go to the. No, what the hell? No, that's all I want. No, no. Yeah, okay. I still think it's fair to say he was much easier here than in the new game, but I was just trying to get to the stairs and then he jumped me. Okay, but he was definitely easier than in new game, that's for sure. I just fucked up there. Because I was trying to get to the staircase and he didn't let me. So, but yeah, there you go. That was Bloodborne using only a single arrow. I already shot it, but just send it up. You know what? I have to send it up back up to heaven. Because that's where that godlike power belongs. That's where godlike power belongs. So, yeah. Yeah, it's funny how strong this weapon is, despite how simple it is. No backstabs, no riposte, just attacking. Just swipe, 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 and you kill everything. A true divine arrow, absolutely. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, I know it's only a 2-hour stream, but still, it is what it is. I didn't expect it either. I wasn't even sure whether I would be able to get it done in 3 streams, but I only needed 1.5. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to make of it, but yeah, this is definitely this is an STO weapon in disguise. That's basically what it is. Best STO weapon in disguise. This is going to turn into a very peculiar type video. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. But yeah, exactly what you say, Baton. There's power in simplicity. And mobility. That's true. You can attack very quickly. Yeah, and you can roll. Huh? You can roll. Roll. Just, oh, can I sneak an attack? Yeah, here, sneak an attack. And then roll. Exactly. That was so cool they made one in real life. Well, there you go. I can't make anything more of it. So, next Tuesday it might be the final stream that I will be doing with J.K. Leeds in Dark Souls 3. You know, the Abyss Watcher run. Although we have the entire Ringed City, we still have Frida in my world and Gravetender in his world. So I guess the only way we can get through it in one stream is if we don't summon any red signs. So I'll have to talk to that with JK. Otherwise, I'm not sure we will be able to get through that in 3 hours. 3 hours for the Ring City DLC twice in a row. And Frida and Gravetender? I'm not sure. Oh, and Soul of Cinder also. Twice. Hey, Rectangle. Rectangle. Thank you for the donation. Trying R1 run, but I can't dodge Goldfree to get past them. Are there any enemies you could think of to help hone dodging skills? Godfrey is he's very consistent. He shouldn't be. He's not the type of boss that I would think to give you trouble. Is there some sort of a tip I can give to you? Yeah, you basically have to try to stay behind his axis for the most part. You strafe around him on his right side and try to stay behind his axe, because when he a lot of the swipe attacks he does with his axe, mainly because he should use an arrow, simply won't hit you in the first place then. Maybe that can help you. Well, we'll see what happens on Tuesday then. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. You and JK will still play games together. We'll undoubtedly at some other point we will have another co-op run. There is a specific co-op run that I want to do in Bloodborne for literal years. I think I asked Baron for that like 3 years ago or so, and but that never turned out. Yeah, maybe I can ask Baron again. When ancient humans were crafting primitive tools, thank God they had Presbyterian streams to get ideas from. Long live the arrow. Exactly, Corn Maiden. That's how it works. But that's it, guys. I know it was a short evening, short evening stream. But that's how it goes. It was a very peculiar stream. Regardless, I don't know what time it is in your place, but have a good night's sleep, or if not, have a nice rest of the evening or rest of the day. And hopefully, I will see you on the stream on Tuesday. may or may not be the final stream in Dark Souls 3, co-oping with Jake Elite. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you then. Have a good night.